Alright, small little update on some of the palms and stuff that I raise and I sell and everything with my company. This right here is one of the bigger ones that I have right now. Good sized trunk on it. I mean, you know, can't get my hand wrapped around it, and I've got a pretty large hand, so I'd have to say the base of it, you're probably talking about 6 inches around or whatever. I mean 6 inches wide or whatever, not around, but 6 inches wide is about what the base is, and it's about a foot and a half tall. Real vibrant, looks really good plant. That's in a 7-gallon. We got this one right here too. That's another one, looks pretty good. Trunk on it's maybe about a foot, and it's about a 2-gallon container. Got some others I've got in gallon containers. Got one on here on the end. Just kind of stuck something out here for right now. Just got this bed and everything pretty much put in and all, but just prop this one up here, kind of give it a little bit of appearance and stuff. My dog, what's up, Snoop? Bailey. Anyways, these are some of the smaller guys that I've got. They don't look too bad. I mean, good trunks on them already. These guys right here are about a year and a half, 2 years old. So, don't look too bad. Good size on them and everything. Garden's coming along. I actually did put a Bajou banana out here. I had a gentleman actually told me if I wanted one I could come get it or whatever. If anybody out there ends up with some dwarf Cavendish pups or anything like that, holler at me. I would love to get some of those. Banana Man said he was going to try to see about shooting me some or whatever, so we'll see if he ends up getting some pups or whatever. But if anybody else gets some, holler at me. So I'd like to get some, but I did take the top piece off yesterday and just cut it off, and this is what's come out of it. This is where I cut off, and this has already been growing, so this thing's already growing, and it's only been in the ground 2 days here, so it's not doing too bad. Hopefully this right here gives me some shade on the greenhouse. Greenhouse is pretty freaking warm right now. It's 102 degrees in here. So probably gonna have to check into some fans, different things or whatever. The Picasso cannas looking great. We've got 4 of them cracking now. I've got 6 here in all, but I've got 4 that are cracking pretty good. So those all look pretty good before long. I actually do have some action on the tomatoes. That's a tomato there, popping up. There's another one there, coming up. Plenty of the squash here, cucumbers here. Should have done the tomatoes first, let those come up, but you know, live and you learn in the world of gardening. So, you know, next year we know that we'll do better. Fig cuttings looking great. New growth coming out. We got a new knob there, and down here on this other side or whatever, top's really looking good too. So they're all coming out looking pretty good. I actually do have plants in here too. There's right there are watermelons. There's some beets, lima beans coming up back there in the back, and some iceberg lettuce starting to sprout up here and there. This is another one of mine right here. These 2 that are covered are mine. All kinds of tomatoes in here. Don't have any tomatoes breaking. I'm hoping today, because it's supposed to be pretty warm today. We've been in the 70s. Boston cucumbers right there. Squash right there. So we've been in the high 70s, almost peaking out to 80s or whatever here. And so it's been pretty warm. This right here is a type of lily. So right here's the tropical. It's not looking too bad. And right here's the star of the show, Bonanza peach. So I told you guys it'd probably be blooming coming up this week or whatever. And this thing is really looking healthy. It's about waist high, and I mean, just look at those blooms. That thing is just magnificent. It is awesome. That is a really pretty peach. Posted it on Facebook last night, and majority of my friends didn't even have a clue. So, but there you go. That is a bonanza peach. I actually did have a sprout coming off the bottom. Planted it right there. Let's see. You can't see it. It's so dark right there. That's it right there. So it's been in there for 2 days. Doesn't look too bad. These are the Japanese maples. Getting another, if you look on the very tips of them, well, let me pull one out. Getting other leaves on them. So they're actually not looking too bad. And that second set of leaves is starting to look like a Japanese maple. Those don't look too bad. I do have the ones back here. I've had them hid. So this right here is Japanese maples. Planted up 12 of them in here, and so far it looks like we've maybe got about one. That one there I just don't know about. These look pretty good, which we're already getting the second leaf on them and all, so those do not look too bad. I have to throw some water on it. It's getting a little bit dry or whatever with the temps the way we've been having and everything. So, and those right there are the crepe myrtles. Actually did get some sunburn on one, so I adjusted these, moved these down, moved the Bradford pears up. These things are looking great, so won't be long. We'll be planting those outside and everything, and it is extremely hot in here. But Washingtonia robusto palms, those are looking pretty good. Hope to get me a couple good ones out of there and get those potted up. Actually, right here where the soil is loose and everything, I took out the straw. If you guys have been paying attention or whatever, I had windmill palms and robustos in here. Well, the robustos are doing so great, I took the windmills out because they were starting to sprout. Put some more dirt, put those guys in here. So I've got those in there. This strap here of the Washingtonia looks pretty good. The one in the back doesn't look too good. The rest of them look like they might be getting ready to oust off, but got so many of them. Pineapples, if you can see that right there. Pineapple tops don't look too bad. So things are coming along. It's really getting warm in here, and things are really starting to come out. So you guys stay tuned, stay posted, and I'll a little update on the strawberries. Strawberries do not look too hot. Don't know what the deal is here. So getting ready to water down everything pretty good. This one right here does not look too bad. If you can see that, let me put a little shade on it. There you go. So that doesn't look too bad. But for the most part, most of them look like they're dying and stuff. The soil's pretty moist and all, but I'm gonna throw some water on everything. But look at that peach. That thing is just, I can't get over it. How gorgeous that thing is. I mean, that thing is just awesome. That's amazing. But greenhouse is really filling out right now. So anyways, Green 6400 out.